Hey, what's going on, everybody? Commander Crane here, and we are back with the second episode of the Power 9 Couple, which is what we have dubbed this series. I'm here with my lovely wife, Audrey, again. How's it going?
Good.
Perfect. All right, so a little bit of backstory, funny enough, actually. So today's Friday, and we were going to get ready for Friday Night Magic, but unfortunately, everyone, which is weird, has, things to do in their lives, and, they can't play Magic all the time, which is weird for me. But anyways, so we're filming another one of these, which is a little sooner than regular, especially since we are going to be on a work trip pretty soon here, so it works out that we're going to get one in here. So today, obviously, you saw the thumbnail, so I'm going to be playing Wurm Ramp, which I'm assuming is the official name I'm going to call this deck, or even just green worms, mono green worms. I don't know. There is one non-green worm in this deck, though. It is Armada Wurm, which is probably one of my favorite cards in, I would say, in Magic. I like so many cards. It's probably a top 15 card for me. But yes, I'm going to be playing Worms that takes advantage of Roaming Throne, which basically takes advantage of activated abilities and triggered abilities and stuff like that. So that's what I'm playing. And then obviously Audrey is going to be playing Golgari Spiders, which is one of her decks she's liked for a long time in Pioneer. It's very, very spicy. What would you say your favorite card is in the deck? My guess would be Ishkana, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to say that or Arasta.
Oh, sure. Okay. I like Ishkana. Honestly, the card was, when Pioneer first started, the card was actually really good. It was in Sultai Midrange, which was the best deck in the format at the time. So, once again, for those who haven't watched this, we're going to be playing about 4 to 5 games. It really just depends on how long they last. There's no sideboarding at all, and it's just casual. We're just going to be casual, having some fun, talking in between games and stuff like that, and things of that nature. So, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Still got to shuffle up a little bit because I had to put both these decks together before we started playing. Because sometimes the decks I already have is one of my main decks and I have all the lands and everything together. But then sometimes I got to go out of my way and build the decks here. So, and that was what I had to do for both of these. Because I recently, actually, you know what's funny? Now that I think about it, I think that this video is going to come out before the actual deck tech for Worms. So, yeah, spoiler alert. If you're watching this video as it just came out, yeah, there's going to be a Wurm ramp deck featured on the channel pretty soon. So you'll be able to catch up, whatever, you'll be able to watch it then. We got to go ahead and high roll first. So, I don't know, the last time we played I rolled Snake Eyes, so we'll see if I actually want to die roll this time. I mean, 6, that's not the worst, but... Aha! All right, sweet. I'm going to go ahead and go first. I would have your deck right there. Just because your graveyard actually matters, so that way people will be able to see what's going on there. So there's a lot of graveyard synergies, which if you're interested in the deck list, it's going to be in the description if you want to check those out as well. Figured I'd mention that.
You've done a spider deck before on your channel, right?
Yeah, I featured a while ago, but I think it's a little different than the last time we played, yeah. So I'm also going to be taking the play if that wasn't already implied. And this hand is... Oh, goodness. I think this is too good to mulligan, but I definitely... It could go pretty bad, I'm not going to lie.
I think mine's too clunky.
Too clunky? Yeah, my hand is, just barely good enough. It's... Yeah. So, but... this is actually the first time I'm playing this deck, because I... Like most decks on the channel... Most of the time when I do build spicy decks, I don't always have all the cards or always play them. So some decks on the channel I don't build at all. But then sometimes when I build a spicy deck and I'm only missing a couple cards, sometimes I will go out buy the last couple of cheap Pioneer cards I need, and then I'll actually play the deck. And this is one of those few examples of that, which is pretty nice. So this deck, other than Roaming Throne, is actually incredibly cheap. I think the deck... other than the Roaming Thrones is probably not even $50, I think. And I guess that's not including the Temple Gardens. I guess if you played the budget version without the Roaming Thrones, this deck is super cheap.
I think regardless if you were going to make a deck about worms, you were going to build a worm deck in Pioneer.
Well, it's funny. I've wanted to build a worm deck for so long, even, a couple of years ago I wanted to, and then just never got around to it, and we didn't have a lot of worms, and then Defiler Vigor was printed. And I was like, oh my gosh, are we going to do worms? And then I never ended up doing a deck with it. So finally happy to be able to do that now. So works out pretty good. How's the hand looking?
It's better.
Better? All right, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you don't have to mulligan. We're good. Okay, I'm gonna start us off with a Lair of the Hydra and a Little Wolves. Go ahead.
No way.
Signed by Chris Ron, so it has hexproof.
That's not how that works.
That is how it works. Of course it is. Thoughtseize! Oh, there we go. Camera can see what I got. All right. So a Scavenger Grounds, Palaka Wurm, Colossal Redworm, and a Haship. I'm not gonna lie. You want to take this? Well, technically, I can get this from the graveyard and ramp myself. I was a little worried about a Thoughtseize.
As long as you control. Oh, you got desert in your hand.
I've got a lot of deserts in my hand, so it would have flash. Yes, I only got...
there's your life gain.
Yeah, I got the Palaka Wurm. Yes. It eats what it wants to eat, which is anything that moves.
Interesting. Well, I guess we'll go on your recommendation.
Yeah. It's tricky. So it does have an effect where I can ramp myself. I still would probably pick that, but...
Yeah, it keeps it off. You have to get more mana for that.
Yeah, it's a little... I don't know. Like, I'm still a ways away from the Palaka Wurm.
Yeah.
So, okay, and then you lose 2. All right, all set?
Yep.
Draw. Decent draw. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll play a Scavenger Grounds. I'm going to go ahead and play this Sylvan Carry that I drew, and I will attack you for 1. Go ahead. You want to wait on the Colossal Rattleworm. Don't want you to, like, Thoughtseize me again and take my Sylvan Curated. Deserts. A snow-covered forest. There's no synergy with the snow-covered forest. Okay. I think I just decided I was going to put in snow-covered lands in there. Yeah. I do like that art. That art's very, very cool. A Chainweb Arachneer. All right, yeah. So when it enters a creature flying, yes. So that is a 1/2 with reach. Yeah.
Can't get in the yard yet.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
All right, all set?
Yeah.
Untap. Draw. Okay, I will go ahead and I will play this Haship Oasis. And then I will pass to you. Because I'm not going to attack into your Chainweb Arachneer.
Are you sure?
I don't know if I've ever been more certain.
It's kind of fun.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Lie.
Yes, 1 card you do not know about in my hand.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to decide what my best 3-drop is.
Sure. A lot of good ones in that deck. Maybe a Nyx Weaver, perhaps?
6-1. Or a Lily.
Liliana the Veil.
Yeah.
Yep, we use the black dice. Yes, okay. Black dice for Planeswalkers.
I'll check up.
Make me discard a card, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I have to too, but...
Okay, I will...
I'm discarding a Thoughtseize.
Alright, I'm going to discard Scavenger Grounds.
Okay, and I will pass.
Okay, on your end step, I'm going to flash in this other Rattleworm that I drew.
I know.
I'm so tricky like that. Alright, I'm going to draw. That was a draw, certainly. Alright, I will... There's a couple different things I could do here, but I think I'm just going to move to combat, and I'm going to attack Liliana for 6. Got to get that out of here. As Tromple as well.
Which is annoying.
It is very annoying.
Because she's dying whether I block or not.
Exactly.
So I guess we're just going to let her.
Okay, alright. And I will pass to you. Colossal Rattleworm. This card is so pushed. It's actually funny. They talked about it on the Thunder Junction stream. They originally were going to have it be a little smaller, but because of Shieldred, they wanted it to be a 6/5.
Mm.
Like that was it. Was the only reasoning. Like we wanted a large green 4-drop to trample over Shieldred. And I'm all for it, to be clear.
That kind of sucks.
I don't know.
When you have to play the land in your hand, you draw another one.
Oh, Takenuma.
Yeah.
The way I look at like Takenuma and Beseiju is like, yeah, sometimes it feels bad, but like it's free. Like otherwise, that would have just been a swamp. It's kind of like one of those like better than nothing kind of things, but yeah, no, I get it. Nyx Weaver, yeah. All set?
Yeah.
Okay. At your end step, I will exile the Rattle Wurm from my graveyard, and I'll search for a desert and put it onto the battlefield tapped. So I'm going to go ahead and search for my one of Creosote Heath, which is a green-white desert, if I can find it. Oh, all the way at the bottom, of course. So Creosote Heath, and then when it enters, it deals 1 damage to target opponent. And I'm going to target you.
Are we opponents?
I mean, theoretically. All right.
Why don't I have that in any of my green-white decks?
Which one? The Creosote Heath?
Yeah, that's just fun.
It's all right. It always comes in tap, though. It's a tap land. I just play the one as a colossal Rattle Wurm target.
These new slaves?
Yeah,
Slippery.
I think I used them for dragons a couple weeks ago, and then I didn't do anything else with them. Okay, so really hoping to draw a land here. That would be fantastic. We didn't draw a land, but I did draw a decent card. Gosh, what do I want to do here? So I guess to start, I will move to combat, and I will take it for 6. I don't know if you have a Fatal Push, but if you do, you could, like, block and then take some damage, and then end step, you could Fatal Push it. And
You're reading my mind.
I'm just full of great ideas. Okay, so you would take 4. Yes, okay. Okay, so then I will tap 3, and I'll play a Topiary Stopper. So it's not a worm, but when it enters, I will search for a basic land card. And if you want, you have priority now, so if you want to Fatal Push that, you can. Okay, alright. So it dies. And then I'm going to go ahead and search for a basic. And I'm going to grab a... Actually, just in case...
Control 7 or more.
Just in case, I'm going to grab my 1 basic plains. Just in case. Because Armada Wurm is double white. So at least I have double white for sure. I do have the Sylvan Carry added, but just to be safe. So I've got nothing else. I'm going to pass to you. And then, yeah, make sure you remember your upkeep trigger there.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Upkeep. Llanowar, Green Widow, and Wither Bloom Command.
I mean, if you have the Green Widow, that's not nothing.
That's pretty good. Oh my god.
How is it 7 and then it's cost reduced? It's 7 and a green, okay. So you can do that for 6 mana. You can bring it back. Because it's based on domain. So it's 6 total mana. It'd be 5 in a green.
Basic land.
Yeah, but you don't even have a swamp right now, actually.
I do not have a swamp. It's sad.
For you?
Yeah. It's escape. It's fine. Oh my god, I don't have mana.
Don't worry, Wilby, I got nothing going on. Thoughtseize! I have
what I drew.
2 Palaka Worms.
Well, I'll take one of them.
Cha.
It can't just sit in my hand.
Right.
It's wasteful.
This can't attack or block unless I control 7 or more lands.
So we're gonna...
Attack for 2?
Yeah.
I do have my Sylvan Carry that's a 0-3. I don't know if that changes your mind at all. So I do have an easy block here.
Well, you can't... You can only attack me for 1 next turn.
I'm just saying I do have an 0-3, so I mean I'm going to block with this.
I know.
So and I know it's in your deck, so I know you don't have any like all creatures get -1.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
I changed stuff when you walked away.
Are you all set then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna sort my graveyard.
End step, I will exile my other Colossal Rattle Wurm, and I will go ahead and search for another desert. Okay, so I think I only have... Do I want another Scavenger Grounds? I think I'm just going to grab another Hashed Oasis. I think that's what I'm going to grab.
I'm making sure they can see my stuff. I'm happy to see what's going on.
Doing so much ramping here.
I know. Okay.
Alright. Do you want to cut?
I have 4 types right now.
Alright. Untap here. And I'm going to draw... I think that's probably worth it to do, well, because I could just do, yeah, I like that actually. So I will tap 7 and I will play a Palaka Wurm.
Oh.
So I'm going to gain 7. So I'm at 27. Oh, I forgot our big dice bowl.
Do you want to grab it?
I'll grab it. Okay, it'll be really fast. Okay, I'm gonna. Can't believe I forgot that. I didn't think I'd be gaining this much life. Okay. All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna gain 7 life. I'm gonna play this Temple Garden tapped from my hand into play, and then I will move to combat, and I will attack you with my Vigilance Homeboy. All right, 27. There we go.
I'm gonna die if I don't get another land.
You might. I mean, you could block, and then you could activate its ability there and do something with that.
What would I think you would grab?
Unfortunately, you don't have a cheap removal spell.
No. I mean... Push blood.
Yeah, unfortunately, Fatal Push doesn't do a lot here.
No, I'm just trying to see. Like, I could grab a little Green Widow.
You could. That might be your best option, honestly.
Okay, so we'll block.
Yep.
The 4 damage.
Yep. Okay, and then it's exiled.
Yep. And we will return Llanowar Green Widow to my hand.
Okay, and it's your go.
On draw land.
Don't draw land. I don't think it's a land.
It's not a land.
I don't think it's a land.
It's not a land.
Please let it not be an Assassin's Trophy.
Oh, I wish.
Really don't want an Assassin's Trophy. I mean, I would draw a card, but still. Man, the Rattleworms were fantastic. Just being able to ramp there was really nice.
Oh my god. So awkward. Oh, anything that works. Guess we play the Green Widow.
Mm-hmm. Tap. All set?
Yeah.
Alright, untap. And I'm gonna draw. Interesting. So I drew this land.
Lucky you.
I think this is... I don't know if I've ever done this before. Let me check it. Let me make sure my math is correct here. So I could activate the lair, which probably is just an easy win. But you only have 1 black. So yeah, I've got enough to do this. So I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to sack a desert to give this +3/+3. And then I'm going to tap 3 and then give that +3/+3.
I had an Ishkana in my hand.
Oh, okay.
And I had all of it.
I think your hand was decent. I just was able to get to Palaka Wurm. Oh, there's the lid. Naturally. Okay, all right. Well, that's game 1. So yeah, no sideboarding at all. It's just what is in our main board is how we are dueling here today. Worms, man. I see the funny story with worms. Like, so my 3 favorite creature types in Magic, in not necessarily in particular order, is dinosaurs, dragons, and worms. And so in my first deck that I ever built myself, it was a mono green monster deck, and I had a couple of worms in there. But my favorite ones was I had Yavimaya Wurm, which is a 6/4 for 6 with trample. That's it. It's horrible. And then I had Argothian Wurm in there, which is a very weird old reserve list card that they made a red version of that's in Modern. It's called Shivan Wumpus.
Oh, yeah.
And I love Shivan Wumpus, too. But they made Argothian Wurm, unfortunately reserve list, so it's never going to come back, unfortunately, which is very disappointing. But it's still really cool. I do like Argothian Wurm, and I don't have a lot of opportunities to play Argothian Wurm nowadays, but... I thought about getting into pre-modern just to be able to play it, just because. That would be the sole reason. Just play that in Spirit Manga or something. But yes, big fan of worms. There's a whole bunch of other worms I like. Obviously, Palaka Wurm, Armada Wurm. Oh man, what are some other ones? Elder Scale Wurm. I used to play that back in the day. World Spine Wurm, also cool. I've hard cast that card many times. Believe it or not, it's 11 mana, but I've hard cast it.
You killed me with a Massacre Worm.
I've killed you. I've killed a lot of people with Massacre Worm in very unfair ways too.
But you killed me with it right when I was learning to play.
Yes, I believe it was a Tooth and Nail Entwine grabbing Massacre Worm and I think it was Emrakul or something.
Hornet Queen, I thought.
Hornet Queen? It was something like that.
But you killed me with the Masculine.
Okay, so we're on game 2. How's your hand looking?
Better than last time.
Technically same, so...
Great.
I mean, it's not like a super busted hand, but it's a good hand. Alright, you're starting us off then.
Okay. Marsh. The chain.
The chain web arachneer.
Yeah.
Alright. Lair and Elf. Go ahead.
Do you remember everybody's reaction when I swapped from Angels to this deck?
I do remember that.
They were not amused.
That sounds about right. People just hating on spiders.
Always. Move to combat.
Yeah. No blocks. 19.
Pass turn.
Okay. Interesting. Draw problem, I guess, is probably a Grizzly Salvage. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and play Forest. I'm going to tap 3. I'll play Topiary Stopper. And I will search for a basic. I'm assuming that resolves?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to search for my one-of basic planes. I'm grabbing a lot of my one-ups today. And then I'm going to pass to you.
On your instep, I'll play Grizzly Salvage.
Yo! Alright.
Okay.
Grizzly Salvage away. Another land. Another land. And another Grizzly. So it's creature or...
Yes,
Yeah,
so I can't use that one. It goes in my graveyard.
Yes. Creature or land.
I feel like Ishkan's always the choice. But no, I'm scared about the land thing after last time. I'm gonna actually take the Blooming Marsh.
Sure, okay. Let's go in the yard. Boom.
Yeah.
It's not like you can't get them back.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Not tap. Watch me draw a land this time.
I think you played 24, I believe is the number in there.
I either don't have enough or I have too many.
Mm-hmm. That's usually just me in general.
My bestie.
Nyx Weaver, yeah.
You can't block.
I cannot block. 18.
Oh.
Chipping away. All set?
Yep.
Okay, draw. Okay, let's do this. So I will just go ahead and I will play a Temple Garden tapped. I'll go ahead and play not this forest, and I'm going to play an Elvish Mystic.
I didn't see it.
Flew out of my hand, and then I will pass to you.
I didn't see that much talking about. Okay, upkeep.
Mill 2.
Castle Locked-Wing and a Thoughtseize.
Okay.
You're lucky.
There I am. Correct.
Draw.
Ooh, that voice.
It's gonna end up killing me. I know it is.
Hey, you got 2 Blooming Marshes. You should be good to go now.
I hope so. Play the green widow.
Yeah. You don't have a forest or a swamp in play.
So upsetting.
I just realized that. Maybe you should have grabbed the Overgrown too.
Oh, but I didn't have to. I got to use this. What shenanigans do I think you're gonna do? Who knows? Ooh, spiders.
Getting in there, I got 2 1/1s and a 4/4 that can't block.
Yeah, we'll get in there.
Okay, I'm at 15. All set?
Yeah.
All right. Draw. Let's see. Okay. Let's do this. I will go ahead and play a Scavenger Grounds. Then I will tap 6, for an Armada Wurm. And it's my foil one. So, when it enters the battlefield, I'm going to make a 5/5 Wurm with Trample. Boom. We're ready.
Thank God you don't have haste.
And I will pass to you. Gosh, yeah, could you imagine haste on this thing? That would be kind of insane.
It would. Okay. Upkeep. Liliana of the Veil. And Lenore Waste.
Ooh.
No Lily for you.
That is disappointing.
Let me make you a second creature.
Worms. I don't think I've ever used this foil Armada Wurm before. It's got pretty cool foiling on it. No one in the Conclave acts alone.
Aresta.
Yeah! You got it.
My army.
Yeah, we're getting pretty wide here.
I'm not going to attack into your 5/5 worms. Go ahead.
It's too bad, you should have. Draw. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and play Haship Oasis. And then I will move to combat. We're going to get that in there. I'm going to attack for 10.
That's terrifying.
It is terrifying.
I have plans, though.
Tramplers.
The trample sucks.
That it does. That it does.
You know, I can... Like, they can come back.
That's true. They could. They can come back.
Oh, so
Double blocking? So you'll take 6.
Yeah, I think I take 6 either way.
Yeah, they both have trample.
Oh my god. Every time.
Okay, alright. And I already played my land, so I'm going to pass to you. Okay.
Blooming Marsh.
Okay, and then I have effects during your draw step.
Awesome.
As much as I don't want to do this, I think it's definitely the right play.
You can't draw a card.
No, I'm going to tap 2. Actually, I'll do this just in case. I'm going to tap 2 and sacrifice a desert. I'm going to exile all graveyards. Yes. So I'm going to exile your whole graveyard.
Hold on. Can I do the talk name in response?
Yes, you can.
I think it costs 3.
You have to be 3 because you got a Rasta.
Okay. So we're going to talk about 7 mill 3.
Ooh.
That's what I wanted.
Alright. Get your best creature or planeswalker.
Oh, the delirium doesn't work.
It does not. I mean, you could still grab it and fill your graveyard back up. I
know.
It's not nothing.
Okay. Do you think... I feel like Lily or Ishka is my choice here.
Both solid options.
I know. I can't believe you right now.
I know. It's funny, too. The Scavenger Grounds, I just play for value.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I play it because I wanted an untapped desert. It's pretty good,
How many
though.
Ishkanons are in my deck?
3. There's 3 Ishkanahs.
Ugh. I feel like that's too much of a
I think you
gamble.
just grab the Ishkanah.
Yeah, okay.
I think so.
So this also gets exiled?
Yes.
Okay. Let's I had a lot of plans.
Okay, and then you go ahead and draw.
This is in my hand.
I feel like I had to. You had a lot of goodies in that graveyard.
Yeah, I was ready. I can't do anything.
Only downside is now I took my Topiary Stomper a turn off. So to sacrifice a desert.
Oh no, and I feel like I can't really attack because you'll kill me.
That could happen.
Yeah, so, because if you activate the layer, I need to be able to block. Okay, pass turn.
Okay. Alright. I will go ahead. I don't think I was going to do anything with my stuff. No, I'll just go ahead and untap. Okay. I'll draw. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and play another desert. Scavenger Grounds. Let's see. What do I want to do? I will move to combat again. I'll attack for 10. Bum, bum, bum.
I hate that I can't kill your stuff.
I mean, you could double block.
Not that though. I need that.
Blocking there?
Yeah.
Okay. I will deal 3 there and then 5 and then 2 here. So the green one of dice.
Okay.
Okay. And then you'll take 5. Okay. Alright, and then second main phase. I mean, might as well just play another one, I guess. The trigger. Get another word. Go ahead.
Hold on.
Oh, fatal push? Okay. Okay. Fatal push in the token, I'm assuming?
Well, I can't fatal push.
Yeah, I can do that. You cannot fatal push that.
Yeah, I know, which is why I had to block it correctly.
Right. I might have done that before combat. Or during combat, because then you could have fatal pushed the token.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, problem solved.
Sorry. I wasn't even thinking about the order.
I see that.
Okay. Now everyone knows that I don't think of my whole turn out. I was working on it. Thanks, Weaver.
The Nyx Weaverception.
Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes. Lucky. It's exactly why I didn't kill the Erastus, because I didn't want you to get delirium.
Sucks.
That does. It's alright, I can beat some 1-2s. Yep. It's 3 spiders, I think?
3.
Yeah.
So we don't have matching tokens.
Sounds about right.
Here they are. Armies. Okay. I'm not attacking into your army of creature over there.
Okay, all set then?
Yeah.
Alright. Tap. Draw. Go ahead and play a tapped Lair of the Hydra. What do I want to do here? I have a lot of different options. I think I just kind of get you into the abyss here a little bit. Could make a big lair. I don't hate that, but... I think we will just move to combat. And we will attack. I got 7 lands now, so I can get in with the Topiary Snapper.
Awesome.
I figured you'd like that.
Oh no, I don't actually.
Is that you're blocking?
I think so.
Okay, we'll do 5 to the Arasta.
That's what I think.
Okay, so then you'll take 5 trample. Model Wurm down. Oh, and then you take the damage from the Topiary Snapper too? Or did you do this, or did you go...
Oh, wait.
Throw in there? Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. Okay.
I think I forgot that it was attacking.
Yeah.
No, I knew.
Vigilance.
Like, I knew it was.
Alright, and I will pass to you.
Okay.
Fatal push. And a Glissa.
That's new.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Play Glissa?
That's weird.
Yeah, they were right next to each other.
Now that I think about it, I think Glissa pretty much stonewalls my deck because I'm not playing any removal. So I'm probably just going to lose. But all right. Yeah, I don't play any removal, so I don't even think I can beat it.
Oh.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate.
Well. I don't. I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna attack. So.
I mean, you don't have any good attacks.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Okay. All right. Untap. Do I want to get rid of your graveyard now? No, because you can activate. So, all right. Draw. That's not a good one, but I will play this Creosote Teeth, and I will do 1 damage to you. And I will pass the turn. My only non-land I've drew this game actually was one of the Armada Worms.
That's crazy.
Interesting. Yeah.
Oh, I do have the basic land types too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got the overgrown too.
Back. I still don't have any good. So we will pass the turn.
Okay. Tap. Draw. Play this forest, and I'll pass to you.
On your instinct, I'm gonna do the thing.
Bring back the green widow?
Yeah.
I will respond. I will tap.
It's fine.
Yeah. I'll tap 2. I'll do this. I'll tap 2, and I'll sacrifice the desert to exile your graveyard. I'll exile all graveyards.
So, no.
So, no. No, no, no. No more of that.
Okay.
Here we go. Your exile is bigger than your library.
I think I'm gonna mill myself out at some point. I might have to.
Mm-hmm. Attacking with the homies, huh?
Just a couple homies.
Okay. That's interesting. I kind of like your Nyx Weaver being around because I feel like that's one of the only ways I'm going to win. I will... This is interesting. I guess I will block your spider tokens. So I'll take 2.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. Okay. So then I'll take 0 because you let me go to blocks. So, because it's already blocked. So the one's alive. Mm-hmm. There's no damage. So yeah, that's it. I take 2 from the other guy.
Your turn.
Okay. End step. Flash in this colossal ratworm.
Oh my god.
I know, isn't it great? And then I will untap. And I'm gonna draw. Okay, what is the play here? Because I don't think no, that's not gonna work. Do that, and that doesn't lead to anything, I don't think. No, it does not. Okay. I will. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will play Defiler of Vigor.
Oh
First time I actually cast that one. And I will... Did I play a land this turn? I think I did. I think I just played this forest. Go ahead. A Nyx Weaver.
Oh, Blooming Marsh.
This is an interesting game.
But I think... I don't know. You're not gonna attack. Pass turn.
Pass turn. Okay. Tap. Draw. Yes. That was a good draw right there. Okay. One card in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, this is interesting. It's so risky, but I think it's worth it. So you're at 8. Man, this would be a wacky play. Do I have enough mana to do this? I don't think I do. So let me math this out real quick. I don't think I have enough mana. I technically do. Oh,
Let's do it.
I think I have to. As funny as this is. So, is there any way I die? Go to 11. I don't think there's any way I could die. I don't even know what's in your hand either. But
Secret.
I don't think I can because I think I need to keep up. I can do it once though. All right, because it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I do that, okay, I'm okay with this. So I'm gonna activate my lair for 1. So it is a 1/1.
Okay.
Except I'm not gonna use this mana. I'm gonna use this.
You're activating this layer or that one?
This one. Right? Is that? Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay. Okay. I need to make sure I tap this correctly. This is why this is so important. Okay. Play this. And then we'll go 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What are you doing?
And I'm going to pay 2 life. I'm going to cast an Armada Wurm, paying 2 life. So I have a Defiler Vigor trigger. I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on each of my creatures. And that includes the lair. I wanted to do 2, but I couldn't because I don't want you to get anything back from your graveyard. So I had to do it this way. Okay. So boom, 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 counters, and then their Armada Wurm enters, and I get another worm. That was a goofy play. Okay. This is interesting. Do I attack here? You might. You might do it. Because you block. I think I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait a turn. Go ahead. I'm going to wait a turn.
On your end step, you lose a life for each spider?
Yes.
And I realized I should have been doing that.
We had other stuff going on.
Yeah.
There was never a turn you passed where you just had all the open mana.
Okay. Try the Eye Tyrant. Foreground Tomb. Oh,
The fancy tomb.
Oh god, how many cards do I have left in?
Not a lot.
16.
It's not a lot.
That's scary. I don't think I've ever gotten
That low.
Yeah.
It's fair. This might come down to combat damage, surprisingly. It didn't seem like it was going to, but here we are.
Which is crazy because I'm struggling to make spiders. Like, I don't really have... I think all my green widows are in there.
Oh, sure.
So are my chain webs. I can't do that. I'll literally die.
Mm-hmm.
Pass.
Okay. Untap. God, this is so weird. This is such a weird game.
I don't like this game.
This is only game 2.
I don't like this game.
Okay, draw. Okay. What are the odds that... How do I navigate this attack to where... So, like, the worst thing you could have is an Assassin's Trophy. Which...
I always have removal.
I know you do. So, I don't know if there's any way I can lose this, because if you trophy my biggest dude, and then you go block, 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 they have trample, I don't think there's anything you can do.
I think I'm dead.
Probably. I don't think there's anything you can do. So, I feel like I just win this turn. I guess if I don't, you guys can wreck me in the comment section if I lose this somehow. So, there's no way I lose this, right? You have 1 card in hand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no way I lose this. So, I'll pay 2, and I'll play a Sylvan Curated.
Okay.
Defiler trigger on the stack. I'm going to activate my lair for... So, I cast the Curated with that. So, X equals 3. So, this enters, or I cast this, puts a 1/1 counter on all my creatures. 2, 2, and then 1 and 1. Okay. So, okay, Curated enters. Boom. Move to combat. Getting in.
Yeah, you got it. I have a next week.
Okay, I was like, I might have been able to win last turn, but...
Because in response to me doing that...
Yeah, I was just going to activate the Scavenger Grounds. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think that there was...
That was rough.
It definitely seemed like it. Yeah, Defiler was awesome. Defiler into Armada Wurm was actually just, like, absolutely epic.
There's my Assassin trophies.
Absolutely epic.
Where's the removal?
It's in there. You got... trophies. You don't have... I mean, like, the only thing to get rid of, like, the big creatures is Assassin's Trophy, but you're playing a couple copies of those. But you've got, like, Liliana, and you've got Fatal Push, and you've got, Witherbloom Command, technically, which takes out smaller stuff.
I don't think my 1/2 saves my Liliana, though.
No, it does not. It does not. That was a wacky game. I thought I was dead when you played the Glissa. But
I didn't play any more spiders.
I know. Well, you weren't able to keep up any more pressure, which is not... I mean, it's just how you drew. And then I was able to actually draw some decent cards there.
Finally getting the 7th land was good.
Yeah, well, at first I was thinking with the Defiler, I'm like, is there any way I died to Ishkana? But you weren't drawing any more spiders. But no, what won me that game was Scavenger Grounds. Mm-hmm. If I didn't have Scavenger Grounds, I don't think there's any way I realistically could have actually won that game. Just because with Scavenger Grounds, like, you weren't able to get back the Llanowar Green Widow. You weren't able to get, like, you couldn't buy back Fatal Push or anything. Yeah. Like there was nothing you could really do because of the Scavenger Grounds.
And I knew if I played that Nyx Weaver, I was not surviving doing 4 into the grave. I had 4 turns.
Right.
Less than.
It was funny, too, because I sacked my Hash Voices, because realistically you just need at least 1 of each desert to activate the abilities.
Yeah.
But I didn't want you to, like, there was a weird way where you could have, like, trophied my Scavenger Grounds, so I didn't want to sack one of them and then the other one get trophied.
Sad.
Yeah, it was kind of some next level thinking there, but it was something I knew that could realistically happen.
I've blown up a land before.
No, trophy's great. That's why it's so good. Is you can target anyone.
When I vindicated that one guy's land, Triome.
Yes, when you vindicated Triome playing its Tribal Zoo on the play, that was pretty brutal. My favorite thing with Assassin's Trophy was, like, I remember when it first came out, it was like a $25 card, and I remember I bought a playset for Standard.
I remember.
But hey, they were so good though. I was like, a lot of the local players at the time, like, they didn't, like, spend big money on Magic, which, to be fair, like, I feel like I didn't either, but I guess I technically did. And, like, none of them had trophies, which was a huge disadvantage because a lot of them played Golgari. So definitely not having access to trophy was pretty pretty inconvenient for them. Not for me. It's great. Most of my creatures survived. How's it looking?
I think I need one more land.
I think I'm going to keep. Like, this isn't, like, the best hand, but, like, I think it's good enough to keep.
You should shuffle this.
I can shuffle, just in case.
The fact that I put the Glissa in the yard and I drew the Glissa.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, when you played the Glissa, I'm like, there's 2 Glissas just right next to each other. Hey, that happens, though. I mean, yeah, Glissa.
It's better than when I Coco'd both of them as my only creatures and zombies.
Yes.
That was so sad.
Oh, Glissa. Glissa is a rock star. I definitely thought Glissa was going to be, like, I thought the card was going to take over Pioneer to a certain extent. Like, I thought it was going to be, like, Rakdos was going to go Golgari or Jund, and, like, that was going to be the end of it. And, like, don't get me wrong, Glissa, still really, really good, but it's definitely not, like, I thought that card was going to be, like, one of the best creatures in Pioneer. Heck, I don't even know if people play it in Standard. I mean, I think they do, but, like, I don't even remember them playing it in Standard.
This is better.
Okay. Alright, you starting us off then?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, the Arachneer.
My homie.
Alright. I mean, it's Laranu and Elf. I mean, we'll do it the third game in a row. Except the other one was Land of Elf, so it's a little different. Good old Lair of the Hydra.
Boom.
Not blocking that.
Your turn.
Alright. We'll draw. I mean, yeah. I will go ahead and play a... Oh, dear. Let's go ahead and play Besiege You. Move to combat. I will attack for 1.
I guess.
And then second main phase, I'm going to play an Elvish Mystic and a Land World.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, those are your fancy Elvish Mystics.
They are my fancy Elvish Mystics. Got them Secret Lair. It was like a while ago. I realized I only had a playset of Elvish Mystics. So I needed another set. And at the time, Elvish Mystics were going for like $2 a piece because they hadn't gotten a reprint in a while. So I was like, okay, I could buy a cheap Elvish Mystic for $2, or I could buy a fancy one for $4. Well, now these are a lot more than $4. So it kind of worked out.
That's like one of the only Secret Lair arts you like.
Exactly. 18.
Yep.
All good?
Yeah.
All right, draw. Interesting. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to play a tap Temple Garden, and I'll go ahead and play Defiler of Vigor. Nothing like a turn 3 Defiler. Go ahead.
It's disgusting.
A little bit. I mean, it would be way better if it wasn't for your Glissa. Glissa's going to make... I think you're going to be alright. I think you will be alright. Glissa. Oh, honey, honey. I hate playing against you. Glissa Stonewall is like all the decks I play.
I actually think that my best move is this.
Mm-hmm.
So we can attempt, because I can get a land.
Mm-hmm.
One. Alright, I'm assuming I should do the land and then lose 2, gain 2.
You could do that, or you could take out one of my land orbs.
I will do one of that.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so milling 3, Grizzly Salvage, Land War, Green 1 up.
Whiff! Oh, damn.
And then I'm going to play the land for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pass turn.
Okay. Draw. That was a pretty good draw. Okay. I will tap this, and I will go ahead and play an Armada Wurm. And I have a Defiler trigger, and I'm going to put a 1 counter on all my creatures. Boom. Thank you, planes that I needed to draw.
I think I rather would have played against your dinosaur deck.
I'm doing some silly things here. And I'm going to pass to you.
You told me that the dinosaur deck was going to run my deck over. And
I
literally watching this happen.
I said it might have. It might have.
I'm watching all this happen.
Dinosaurs is a much better deck than Worms.
It hurts.
Or Mono Wurm.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm going to make the thumbnail yet, but I kind of want to do our Mono Wurm. But, like, the card is sweet, but the art is kind of lame. Like, I like Defiler probably has the best art, but I don't know what I'm going to do. Witherbloom, yeah.
I'm searching here. Okay.
Now they're 2/2s.
Oh.
So, I mean, you could drain.
What am I going to do now?
Yeah, that's probably your best call, is just drain and then you could do the land thing.
Okay.
Okay. So 15.
I'm at 21.
Yep. 21. Ta-da! Thank God. Get that out of here. Once again.
Lamp a turn.
Yeah, I'm alright with you binning a Fatal Push, though. I'm alright with that.
Yeah, I know. What do I got here? Sorcery, instant. Oh, she doesn't have any fancy text on her. Okay. Man, where are my 3-drops at?
I don't know.
Gone.
Well, one's in your graveyard and one's in play.
That's true. I have Nyx Weaver and Llanowar Green Widow.
Okay.
Where are they at?
Draw. Alright, we'll go ahead and play Hash Boasis. I just don't think it's worth it to attack. I mean, you could...
You don't want to lose something?
21. I just don't think it's worth it. Past you. Death Touch first strike. Nasty.
How many cards do you have in here?
I have 2. Two cards.
I have sorcery, instant, and creature.
This is another interesting game.
It is.
Someone is... Oh.
It's the downtown music.
Yeah. If you can't hear it, you probably can, but there's like a concert going on downtown, so they're going crazy over there. I doubt I'd be able to hear it. Because I thought last week you'd be able to hear the neighbor pulling in, and we didn't hear that, so... Arasta, yeah.
Pass turn.
Passing the turn. Okay. So, end step. I'm so dumb. The last game I could have used the mana itself to activate this. I'm so stupid. Because I could have done...
I was asking what you were doing.
Well, I could have done what I wanted to do, but I could use the lair itself to activate itself. That was really dumb of me. Okay. So I'm going to make a lair for 1. Actually, lair for... Yeah, we'll do 1. And then I'm going to cast Colossal Rattleworm. So, trigger, put a 1 counter on all of my homeboys. So, boom, boom, and boom. I guess we'll do it this way since we got 1 extra. Okay. Alright. Go to my turn? Oh, these are 2s. 2.
Disgusting.
2. 2. 2. Okay. All good?
Yeah.
Alright. Untap. Untapping and drawing and regretting. Okay. You're at 21.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Problem is there's a lot of shenanigans you can do because you clearly have a Fatal Push in hand, but you didn't use it on my Lair of the Hydra. So that's funny. If I attack Arasta, you will get Delirium for your Ishkana 21. Gosh. I feel like I gotta start getting in there, otherwise I'm just gonna die. The problem is you're gonna eat one dude, and then you can push the Rattle Wurm or my token. So at that point, because then you probably would block this, and then you would take a lot. Goodness, what do I want to do here? This is why Glissa is so annoying. It makes everything harder.
It's amazing.
Your attacks are just bad, and like, okay, so you have push, so that's not getting it in.
I don't actually have a push.
There's no way you don't.
I don't have a push.
I mean, if you don't, that's fine, but like, I'm playing as if you do. So, you block this, you'll block probably that, because that'll want to die. And then you would take 12 plus that. Gosh, I don't know. I feel like I just got to Alpha Strike here a little bit. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, I'm just going to go ahead. I'll play this forest. I will... Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'll activate the lair. Oh, sure. Okay. Guess that works. Besiege you. Do you take your 1 damage?
I'm going to right now.
Okay. I grab a basic land type. I could grab... I think I'm just going to grab Temple Garden. Yeah, I'm going to grab the Temple Garden. Okay. So, that being said... Gosh, because I'm going to lose my Defiler, because it's my best creature, but I still get in for a lot of damage. Should be a 2-hit, but the problem is you've got the Ishkana. But now you have a land in the yard, so you have Delirium anyway. So yeah, I think we just gotta push and hope that we can make something happen. Okay. There, cuts. Okay. I think that's what we gotta do. Just gotta hope and pray. So move to combat. We're attacking. Get in with all the idiots.
Oh, I'm definitely blocking the door.
Yep.
Ugh. Why does all your worms have to have trample? Why is that like a worm thing?
Because they're large.
Okay.
Why do all Glissas have that first strike and death touch? It's just how it would be.
She's a zombie elf. That makes sense.
He's look at trample.
Yeah. So I could block 5 of whatever. Which is nice. Holy. I know, I'm calculating. Okay, so this would be 6, 12. I have to block something. I think I have to.
Well, it says 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Okay, well.
So you're actually just almost dead.
I know. I don't recover very well.
Man, with the lair, I think you were dead then.
Yeah,
Okay,
I knew I had to blow it up. Okay, so I'll block that, and I have to block one of these.
Okay, so you'll take 6, 12, 15.
Cool.
Okay, and then this dies. Ah! Okay. Alright.
Oh.
That's only when you do a common damage.
Okay. I was just making sure.
And then those are dead, and it's your go.
Awesome.
Maybe we will pull this off.
I think you're going to.
God, I hate Glissa. Glissa makes combat math so much harder. It really does. I mean, just a first strike death toucher is just so hard to deal with. Mm-hmm. I can't kill you now, but I'm kind of okay with how that went. So, because realistically, you got another trampler, you're probably just dead here, right?
I think I am.
Right, because even if you go trampler, and then you go Ishkana, spider, spider, spider. Yeah, you're just dead anyways.
Yeah, I know.
So, okay.
Ugh, I wish I had both of them in my hand, and I wish I could have done two.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yikes. Wow, all right. That was another close game. I mean, it was close. My hand was just good again, too. I mean, this worked out overall. The triple elf was kind of crazy, but then I only had one, so I only had the I didn't have any white sources, and I had the Armada Wurm in my opener, and I drew the Temple Garden. The turn I had the Colossal Dreadmaw, the Colossal Rattlewurm. I think that's when I played it. But then I didn't have another white source, and then I drew the basic planes right off the top. I was like, oh man. Oh, it was when I had the Defiler. I played Defiler and then the tapped Temple Garden. That's what it was.
If you hadn't played the Defiler, I could have attacked with Blissa that one turn.
You could have attacked regardless. The problem is like, then I smack you for
6.
7. Actually, it would have been more. Well, because...
Yeah.
If you would have... Because then I had the Armada Wurm, I probably would have paid 2 to get an extra damage with an elf. So yeah, I would have been 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. So it wasn't worth it.
Yeah. I love Defiler Vigor. When the card first came out, I mean, you would know, I talked about it like every day when Dominaria United spoilers were coming out. I was so excited about Defiler Vigor. And so it came out. I have like a million of them too in my collection. Like I was just buying them like crazy for a while. And then like, I don't know what it was. It's like, it's a strong card, but like in standard, it hasn't seen any play. And it's still in standard. And it hasn't just seen any play. Like the problem is like a 5-mana 6/6 trampler like has to do something when it enters the battlefield. Like case in point, look at Elder Gargaroth. Elder Gargaroth is a super pushed card. It doesn't do anything when it enters, so it's just not there. The thing is with Defiler though, is Defiler, if you have a decent battlefield, it'll win you the game. Like you will win the game. Like if you have a bunch of elves in play and like a smaller 3-drop or something, like you're gonna win the game with Defiler Vigor. If you just keep casting green permanent spells, like you'll win. But I don't know, like I played it a lot and it's good. It's not like it's a bad card. I just did not play it as much as I thought it would. So that's kind of the reason I'm excited to play like some fun decks with this sub-series we got going on here.
Didn't the local shop close when it got printed?
Yeah, the local shop was open for like a little while, and I think I played Defiler that first week I could. I managed to find 4 Defilers. Mm-hmm. I traded like 2 dudes at the pre-release, and then I opened 2. So I played it that week, and it was super fun. Like, Defiler Vigor, I was like the one dude using Dominaria United cards at that, because no one else had opened any, which was funny. So, alright, this has been really long, so I think this is going to be our last game here. You're on the play again. Let's see what happens. Oof. This is my first mulligan.
We didn't mulligan at all in the last video.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I might have my one hand, but...
Because I was going to ask you before you told me if I had to put something back, because we didn't do it last time.
Oh, my hand was 4 lands, an elf, and a Sylvan Curie added. Also, for those interesting, why I'm maybe not playing a card like Cultivate in this deck, or the Beanstalk Giant, the ramp side of it, is because with Defiler Vigor, I want to cast green permanent spells to help take advantage of that. So that's why I'm specifically playing all permanents in this to be able...
I got a split sleeve.
That's okay. Sorry, nobody's cheating over here.
Yeah.
But that is why I'm playing like all permanents. I originally was playing See the Unwritten in this deck, but then I ultimately ended up cutting it. But I do like the card.
Oh, I know you do.
Load up See the Unwritten. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I will bin one.
Oh.
I won
have to.
I won the 3 games.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Okay.
All right. I'm ready.
You ready?
Yes. Barely. It
fancy over.
It hurts me bottom. It hurts to bottom the card I just bottomed, but I did.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh my god. Get that elf out of here.
The nice thing too, one thing I'm happy with is I've cast all the worms in this deck. There's some videos where I go without like casting like the fun card in the deck, but I actually did it this time.
Though. Like,
no.
It's sad.
Which one? Are you missing one? No, you cast them all. Yeah. Arasta, Ishkana, the Chain Web, and then Nyxweaver. Yeah.
I haven't really been able to like escape any of them onto the graveyard.
No, because of my scavenger grounds.
I know, but that's like the fun part.
If you have a Witherbloom command, it's a blowout.
I don't have a Witherbloom.
Oh, I was gonna say, if you Witherbloom command, like I would cry. I've been a blowout.
Do you know what I want to do?
Yeah.
That's what I drew. Go ahead.
Draw. I can play this, and I'll play Sylvan Curated. Go ahead. Scavenger Grounds. My favorite.
Liliana?
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm dead.
I feel like I should make you sack a creature, right?
Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this one.
Yeah!
Nope.
I have to win one, right?
Yep. It was actually funny. I was thinking about this when I was building our decks earlier. I thought to myself, if you have a Liliana on the play, I don't think I can win at all. Like, I think I have zero chance of winning. I was just go ahead. I believe it or not, those were thoughts that went through my head. Was I think
I almost didn't keep this hand because I thought it was a little clunky.
I mean, push into Lily is pretty nuts.
Yeah. Sorry.
Do.
Oh, it's only 3. Next Weaver.
Yeah.
Okay. Uptick. Blooming Rush?
It's Armada Wurm I'm never going to cast. All set?
Yeah.
Okay, draw. Go ahead. R.I.P. me.
Okay. Llanowar, Green Widow, and Ishkana into the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Draw.
So good. Don't think I'm winning this game.
Yes.
It's possible,
Let me
but
have my
unlikely.
fun. Do you have that stupid...
Yes, I do have the Scavenger Grounds.
Oh, God. That's disgusting.
But, spoiler alert, I missed a land drop. I'm not going to be activating it.
Sorry. So, we are going to... I'm going to make you sack a creature.
Okay. I will float a green.
Okay. I didn't really want to discard a card. And then I'm going to...
Oh, before we leave our main phase.
Okay.
Oh,
that's disgusting.
Okay. Alright. Now moving to combat.
That's disgusting. Awesome. Changes things.
I'm sure it does.
I'm gonna blow it up.
Yep. Okay. Grab a basic land. I'm gonna grab...
Oh wait, I didn't want to tap that one.
Just in case, I'll grab a plains. I don't have a white source currently.
Now moving to combat?
Yeah.
Swing 2.
Alright, 18.
I've had all the removal.
I see that. Yes.
Crazy.
Push Liliana in a trophy. Yes.
That's crazy.
Alright, 18.
I had to have one good hand tonight.
I guess so.
Okay.
Alright, all set?
Yeah.
Horrible draw. What do I want to do here? I'll pass.
On your instep, I'm going to Grizzly Savage.
Jeez.
Okay. Do not get the lily. Wow.
Take your pick.
Yeah.
Lands and a lily. Mm-hmm.
I guess. I really don't want something to come on tap. Okay. On my hand. Draw.
Did you do next Weaver?
Oh no, sorry.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Do. Don't mind me just soloing.
I want to channel talk anyone.
Sure.
Are you gonna let me?
I mean, I'm missing land drops. I'm not sacking the Scavenger Grounds.
1, 2, 3, Put the Glissa in my hand.
Great. I was just thinking to myself, like, I think I'm good if you don't get a Glissa. Yeah.
Oh my god! I don't even have enough mana.
You done?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's annoying.
Start taking over this game now.
Okay.
Let's do this. I will attack for 6.
Yeah.
Okay. And then second main phase, I will play... Let's do this. I will play an Elvish Mystic. Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get organized so I can see what I got going on here.
All good.
Okay, so I have instants, I have creatures, I have lands. Okay.
Messy graveyard. Can't relate. I just got the 3 creatures, the 4 creatures you butchered with Liliana, and then my Rattlewurm.
I did what? That's crazy.
I hate Liliana. Liliana is a very cool card, and I love playing with it, but the decks I play just get slaughtered by Liliana.
We were so excited when she got reprinted so we could put it in the spider deck.
I was excited because I love Pioneer reprints.
I know.
I know as soon as I saw it, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to lose to that for the next couple of years. Until it inevitably gets power crept out of the format.
And my bestie.
Yeah. No flyers in sight.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. And I land tab per turn. Go ahead.
Alright. End of turn. Exile this from my graveyard. Search my land for a desert and put it on the battlefield tapped.
Gross.
Yes. I'm going to grab my 1 of Chris O'Heath and I'm going to deal 1 damage to you. God, Rattlewurm is so good.
Just wait until I destroy it.
That's fine. I'll just ramp again. So it's nice with the Rattlewurm. It's like, okay, if it dies, I'll just ramp.
Blows up another land.
You would. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Alright. Ugh, I don't do sleeves.
Oh, God.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Draw. I have not... I've only drawn 1 land this entire time, which was the Plains. All the lands I have in play, or at least 2 of them, have been from my opener and then 2 I had to ramp. Okay, so I got nada going on now, so let's do this. I will just go ahead and play a Sylvan Curated, and then I will play a Topiary Stomper. And I'm going to search for a basic. Search for a forest. I lied. There is a... go ahead. There is a creature I haven't been able to play yet today in this deck. I just thought about that as I'm searching. There is one. Alright, no cards in hand. I just need you to, like, not draw something insane for once, Ishkana. Thank God.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Yeah, finally! After you butchered my whole battlefield and wrecked me, now I finally might be able to catch up a little bit now.
Oh, God. I feel like while you're all tapped out, it's a good idea to return my Lana or Green Widow.
Possibly.
It's 5, right?
Mm-hmm. Also says bring it back tapped. Tapped.
That's my favorite.
Yes, I'll have it on screen here. The extended art version has a typo where it says tapped twice. It's hilarious. And what's funny is I'm pretty sure that the second tapped says it in like lowercase. It's tapped.
Yeah.
Tapped. It's tapped, I tell you.
Tapped. Tapped.
React. Apt.
Pass turn.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Yo! Hello there.
Find the thing that you
I did find the card.
You stacked your deck.
I love stacking my deck. It's one of my favorite things
Cheater.
to do. Alright, I'm going to play Roaming Throne.
Oh.
And then I'm going to name Wurm. So it is now a Wurm.
What are you doing?
So now it says, if a triggered ability of another creature you control of the chosen type triggers, it triggers an additional time.
Nuh-uh.
Yes. I'm gonna pass to you.
I don't think I can do anything.
Roaming. It's a golem, but now it's a worm.
And a golem.
It's actually a worm golem, yes.
Okay.
It is the chosen type in addition to its other types.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, look at that. I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna sack this. In response to Ishkana.
Excuse you?
I didn't stutter.
Excuse you?
Excuse me? Looks like my creosote teeth.
Yeah.
Alright, you may have your 3-5 for 5.
Oh my god. She took so long to get there.
That it did. I tried so hard and got so far.
Okay, well.
Attacking?
What? You're not gonna block.
I mean, I might. You don't know me.
Would you?
You don't know me.
You don't. Go ahead.
God. As I'm playing this deck more, I keep wanting to play this at F&M and go 1 and 2.
You'll beat me.
Okay, I'm gonna tap 6. This is so awesome.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna play Armada Wurm.
Ew.
So, oh, would you look at that? It's a worm.
No.
So, if a triggered ability of another creature you control of the chosen type triggers, it triggers an additional time. So, I'm gonna make 2 worms with trample.
I hate you right now.
Oh, it's so good. So good.
On the couch.
That's fine. I got my worms. I got 3 5/5 worms. Okay, and I might. I feel like I'm not going to do that.
She looks like she could eat your worms, and yet you wouldn't let her babies come on.
This is tricky because I.
You'll lose something.
No, it's not that. It's if I have a card in my hand, but if I draw a Defiler, then I'll win the game. So I don't think it's gonna matter. I'm gonna go ahead and pass. I'm not attacking. I don't have profitable attacks.
Okay.
Well, it's also my foil Armada Worm, so bonus points.
My god.
So it has ward. It has hexproof from non-foils.
What you got going on over there?
No one in the conclave acts alone. Okay, well, you drew some removal spell.
It's a beside you.
Oh, beside you. You could get rid of my scavenger ground.
Yeah, I feel like that is just probably smart.
It's not the worst idea I've had.
I know. Okay.
Remember, also got your hive over there.
Yeah, I know. Which means I have to leave 4 up for it. No, yeah, 4 up.
Yeah. Well, Besage's only a green, because you got 2 legends.
Oh.
God, Besage's so good.
It's so good. Okay, well, I feel like I need to blow up that stupid desert.
Yeah, okay.
Get out of here.
Alright, I'm gonna search for a temple garden.
Ooh, I have a land in the yard.
Woohoo! I'm gonna grab this temple garden.
Well, I don't attack.
I mean, you could.
I won't win.
Oh, that attitude.
I won't live.
I wanna live.
Go ahead.
I wanna live. Alright. Cut me to something good.
I gotta do like the weird thing that people do every time that they come over.
I like it. Alright, here we go. Come on. One time. I mean, it's a creature.
I wish I had better eyesight so I could see what the camera saw.
Oh, okay. What do I want to do? I think we attack. Alright, move to combat.
You didn't draw a Defiler.
No. I wish. I would have definitely won the game.
Oh, slam that sucker down.
I can't get attacked. I can't attack with the Topiary Snapper. Alright, getting in there. Attack.
Oh, I can't wait to die.
Alright, getting in there with the homeboys.
Well.
This also is trample. Trample. Worms.
I worked so hard.
And tried so hard. But in the end,
doesn't
even matter.
I think I literally had to activate this to help block.
Yes, you may activate your hive to block.
Awesome. Okay.
It's one of my favorite things in Magic right there.
It's a 3/3.
That sucks.
With menace. That's sad. Okay. I feel like we definitely kill Column.
This is the biggest guy, which is a 6/5.
Which I feel like, which means that Glissa has to block that.
I'd say that's a fair assumption.
Okay. But I can block 5 of your trample from one of the many Armada Worms that you... Are you attacking with the Elvish Mystic?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's either you get an easy block there, or you gotta throw it in front of the worm. I'm alright with you if you block the Elvish Mystic.
Okay, so Ishkana has to block one of them. Stupid High Tyrant does too.
Oh my god. You go to 1. Well, without the chain web block.
I go to 1?
If you double block, unless you're blocking
They're separate.
1 worm each. Okay.
They're separate. Though I don't know if I should try to get stuff out of here. Ugh, I hate trying to do blocking math.
Math is for blockers.
I'm always the attacker. Not in these games.
I'm doing a lot more attacking than I thought I was going to do in this match. I thought I was going to get steamrolled. Here I am, going for the perfect sweep. Which I might get there.
If I double block and get rid of 1, which might be helpful. Do I take less damage if I double block? No. I need to ready your Elvish Mystic. I think we're just gonna single block.
Okay, so this dies, and you'll take 5. These die, and then none of these die. Right, because yep, my red one died. Okay, so I got...
Still living.
Yep, the chain web is alive. The other guys are dead. Alright, second main phase. Tapping 5, roaming throne on Wurm, and an Elvish Mystic. Go ahead, show me what you got. Show me what you've got.
I was just gonna say that. An Overgrown Tomb!
Yeah!
You win!
Alright. Wow, look at that.
4-0
sweep.
You couldn't let me win one.
I thought I was dead in the dirt on that one. Because my hand,
faltered.
So my hand was like, let me see, it was like this.
I had a lily coming.
It was this. So my hand was, it was double Rattle Worm. This was my hand, and I bottomed a Defiler Vigor. And I was like, okay, I'm like, this is good enough. And then I drew Armada Worm, which was a horrible draw. And then you Fatal Pushed this, and then Lily made me sack this. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in danger. So we ended up barely getting there, but I thought I was dead. Like
I was so close.
You were. I thought I was absolutely dead. But you want to know why I came back though? Part of it, Colossal Rattle Worm. Like, just being able to have a really big body, and then if you kill it, I get to ramp myself, is just so good. I mean, Colossal Rattle Worm is just a heck of a card, is really what it comes down to. Because there was at least half those games I won because of it.
Struggled without the Nyx Weaver being able to bring something back. Like, I could have grabbed the Ishkana sooner from the yard.
Oh, that one game, with the Scavenger Grounds, I definitely won because of that. So yeah, definitely the idea with this deck was unfortunately I did get to do it in the last game, which is cool. So yes, Roaming Throne, the ideas, and again, this deck tech will be on the channel. So if you're watching this video, like when it first comes out, it probably won't be up, but if you're watching it a little later, it'll be on the channel. So the idea is you name Wurm, and then you have Defiler Vigor, which has a very nice triggered ability. You've got Palaka Worm, which has a very nice activated ability. And then we have Armada Worm, which when you're doubling or tripling all these triggers, it is absolutely fantastic. So that's why I like Defiler, Palaka Worm, and Armada Worm in this deck. It's just super duper sweet. I mean, just being able to make additional worms or gain 14 instead of 7 or get 2 1/1 counters is just really, really spicy. So that's why I like this deck. It's definitely feeding me like my inner 15-year-old, that first started playing Magic is rejoicing watching me play this deck, which is really, really cool. So, well, I guess that takes us to the end of the video. Hopefully you had some fun with the spiders there. They did not prevail today, so maybe we'll have to play the spiders deck on a different day there then. Which
I still can play zombies. I can play angels.
Which, honestly, we'll probably wait till Duskmorn. I have to imagine Duskmorn being a horror set means we're probably going to get some new spiders. So definitely, maybe we'll wait until after end of September to play Duskmorn decks, and then maybe, hopefully, we'll be able to play some spiders. I'm hoping I can play skeletons. Like, I know. Like, skeletons is so close to being, like, I could make the deck now. Like, there's definitely a playable deck with, like, tiny bones and everything like that to where I could play a skeleton deck, but I'm going to wait till after Duskmorn to see if we get any new ones.
You'd play with the one card that I have in my deck.
Which one?
It's the one that other skeletons and zombies get 1/1.
Lord of Death Baron. That's what it is. Death Baron. Yeah, definitely. I would definitely play Death Baron in the deck because it gives skeletons 1/1 and Death Touch, which is really good. So, okay, well, it takes us to the end of the video here. Thanks so much for watching. This is the second episode of the Power 9 couple. So, if you want to check out the other video I played Rakdos Lizards, and she played Green White Rabbit. So you definitely should check out that video. Or we also do a whole bunch of other paper magic here on the channel. So if you want to check that out or some spicy decks, there's a lot of cool stuff here on the channel you should definitely check out. So I'm Commander Crane. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope to catch you in the next one.